Okay, so here's a walkthrough on kind of how to use this program and how to use the features. So this is what you get on the page. You guys won't see this stuff. That's just what we see as admins. But anyways, the community section here. These are the different tabs we have or for them. So introduce yourself, wins, questions about the course, document go bys, and then Zoom call questions. Now, I'll say this: the document go bys request. I know I talk about it in the program, but yeah, feel free to use that. The A lot of the things you have to draft as attorneys. So if it's as simple as motion to continue, motion to vacate hearing, whatever, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. If you don't have access to some of those documents that you want to file and you don't want to start from scratch, just use that button there and request it. Now, you guys can share documents with each other. The only thing I strongly encourage, and we're going to enforce the best we can on, do not divulge, attorney-client privilege. So when you give go-bys, just make sure you edit it and don't provide those, client names and stuff like that, any identifying information. So, anyways, we have questions about the course. Anything, if you don't know where to post something, just post it somewhere. We'll see it. So if you, in other words, yes. So just if you don't know where to post it somewhere. We'll address it. Wins, make sure you take advantage of this tab here. And let me just show you. So once you click a tab, let's say I want to post in wins. I'm gonna write something. So I'm gonna title it "Won My First." Now let's say actually got my first client. Awesome. And then I'll type in something here. You'll see random. What I highly encourage, because we want to install kind of a certain culture where people are enjoying this stuff. So go down here, add a fun GIF. So I love, one of my favorite shows is Schitt's Creek. So sometimes I just search and let's see here. Um, is there a Well, there's nothing great right now. But anyways, I would just post it. And yeah, so that's how you create a post. And you can edit the tabs here and then hit post. So I'm going to cancel it. So up here at the top, so that's the community forum. That's the community part of this. Now go over to Classroom. Now, something cool about the Classroom stuff is, see this, you have this meter at the bottom of every section here. So mine shows as 0%. So what you do, you click on whatever you suggest. Of course, start from one, go through them. But so click on a section here, start from the top. Okay, let's say I want to watch this video. Click on watch the video, wait for it to play. Settings down here, guys, something I use is playback speed. You can make it go faster so you don't have to listen. You can listen at your speed. Anyways, if you don't want to listen, then down here is a transcript option. So you can click on the transcript and then you have access to the transcript. Let me click off that here. Now, once you finish a section, so let's say I did everything on, the chapter is your firm's name and practice areas. I finished the rules. So I'm going to go over here, see this check mark here. Mark is done. And this meter here has changed from 0 to 20%. I love that feeling. So I'll go to the next section. I do the same thing. Watch the video or read or do both, whatever I prefer. Mark is done. 40%, and so on and so on. And eventually, you get to 100%. Um, so I'll actually keep that marked at 40% now. So when you go back to Classroom, when you go down here, hey, this section's 40% done. Awesome. I'm going to remove these so I don't forget here. Now the third tab here is calendar. calendar is our weekly Zoom calls. Right now, this is Eastern Standard Time, so our weekly Zoom calls are going to be at 9 a.m. on Wednesdays. So you're going to have live access to us. Ask questions. So ask the questions in advance. So the questions in advance. This tab here in Community Zoom call questions. Get them in, and we'll try to answer as many as we can. And if we don't have the answer, then we will find out the answer, or at least point you to a resource that has the answer. Now, if you keep going, that's members, leaderboards. Um, this is as you comment. It's kind of cool feature of Skool, but the more you comment, the more you interact, you'll move up as ranking. So, in other words, the longer you're here, then you'll build up, you'll be a level 5 member and stuff like that. And we are looking into potentially down the road having different promotions for people. Hey, if you reach level 6, you potentially receive, we haven't thought that far ahead, but we do want to encourage communicating in the community, actually being involved. So the more every time you post and all that stuff, you get 1 point, and the points rack up, and eventually you move all the way up to level 9. So yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope this helps you understand kind of the class or the actual program and how to use some of the features. If you have any questions at all, make sure to reach out to me. I check this all the time. So yeah, reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And then also, if you have questions, of course, ask them in the community. You can ask them in the chat, or you can ask them in the Zoom calls. All right, awesome guys. I'm happy to meet you guys in the community.